Yeah, it's fantastic to finally get a win at Surrey Street after the previous two games. You know, finally to give the fans something to cheer about. Well, it was fantastic. Last time we played against the New Mills, and we really didn't grasp the occasion. And you know, we've gone in at half time 2-0 and came out in the second half, and it was a very flat performance and not what we'd seen in the prior 10 performances from us during pre-season. So today was great that we've started all guns blazing. You know, only 5 minutes into the game with a great ball forwards and a lovely finish by our assistant manager Steve Muir, and we just built from there. You know, continue to retain the ball well, move the ball well, patient in possession, and you know, got our reward with the second goal. Lovely finish by Andy McKernan, and you know, saw the game out, and it was dealt very well with the style of football that Ashton Town brought to us today. I thought he was superb today, straight from the off. He really is a great battler, retains the ball really well. He's always looking to you know, swivel the centre midfielder that he's up against, and he distributes the ball very well. But his desire, you know, it was sort of 80 minutes in that we got the second goal, and his desire to still be up with play, to see his opportunity and to take it. You know, that's what we want from all our players, and it was superb. You know, a young lad who playing out of position, he prefers to play out on the left hand side, but he's doing a fantastic job for us in that centre mid alongside Nathan Lewis today. They did a great job of nullifying the Ashton Town midfield. We've got quite a strong squad. I think already we've seen that since I've took up the post, that we've had 14 or 15 lads that have been given opportunities with the first team. And you know, we've had a couple of lads come back today. Johnny's come back down and has done fantastically well. And you know, we're always looking to strengthen the squad and you know, bring quality in where we can. I think we'd like a couple more people in the striker position to put a little bit more pressure on up there. But generally, you know, we're fairly happy with the level of the squad. But as I say, always looking to bring in quality. And I was down at Surrey Street on Wednesday night, and myself and the assistant manager came down to watch the under-18s playing the FA Youth Cup against Mansfield Town, and you know, we're there having a look at the young lads that are there and their level of performance, and identified a couple of lads who have got a lot of quality about them, and you know, bringing them into training over the next couple of weeks and letting them see what it's like to be around the reserve team and the first team setup. So we're bringing Aidan and Aaron in, and hopefully they'll do a nice job with lads in training and take that experience back with them to the youth team. I think honestly, the ambition is to get someone that, you know, we brought into the club at the reserve level, and they've managed to progress to the first team, and that you know, they're holding down a place in the first team. That's what we've got to want for all the reserve lads, that, you know, they're not just here to play reserve football, they are here to progress and develop and become you know, future players for the Glossop North End first team. And hopefully already we are providing Paul, the first team manager, with, you know, a few headaches of, you know, should he bring up players, can he bring up players, and you know, are they ready to step up? And that's really what myself and Stephen are looking to do. Can we you know, develop these lads so that they are capable of doing a job in the first team when called upon, and actually making it in the end. But obviously along with that, you know, we do want to pick up some good results. You know, 2 wins, 2 losses so far. We've got the Derbyshire Cup coming up soon, and the Reserve Cup as well. And you know, we'd like to have some positive results there, because obviously, you know, we're winners and we want to win. But our main focus will remain on the developing of the players. I think it's been strange so far. Expected to come up against a lot more younger sides. You know, the average age of our team today was 20. You know, and we're coming up against sides where you've got players who are sort of, you know, very late 20s, and I'm sure the keeper we played against last week was probably in his mid-30s. So, you know, we are a very young side, and that's something that me and Stephen was keen to do, was to make us be a young side. So that, as I say before about progressing through to the first team, that we were capable of doing that, because we're still at a young enough age where we can continue to develop and progress and become better players. So Yeah, we have got a very young side and been surprised by the age of some of the opposition, but that's great for our lads because they're coming up against lads who are more experienced, and they've got to go up against them and try and prove themselves against players who have been around the block a little bit longer. And you know, if you're doing well against players who've played for a longer period of time, you know, it shows what promise and what qualities you've got as a player. I think it's fantastic. It's great to have the support. We've had obviously 3 early games at home, back to back. But to get those numbers at reserve level, it shows what a football town Glossop really is, and to come and support these younger lads, because it is what they need. They do need to see the fans coming down, because when they step up to the first team, if you've never played in front of an audience, and you know, you get the nerves and sitting, the panic, the pressure. We've never done it, but you know, seeing 40 people, 50 people last week coming to support us, you know, that's what these lads want to see, and that's what will continue to improve them, and so that they're not nervous and they can perform to the best of their ability in that pressure situation.